Welcome back. Last week's episode was all about sailing to Squamish with my Uncle Chuck, who I hadn't seen forever. We had such a great time. This week, it's our naming ceremony, and we'll show you how we got the name Tangaroa. Hey everyone, we're the Carmina family from Victoria, BC, Canada. Last year, we decided it would be a great idea to move on to a boat, but not just any boat. We found a 1969 Stevens Brothers aluminum boat that needed a lot, and I mean a lot of love. Of course, we decided it'd be fun to make all the repairs and do the refit ourselves. After 19 years of marriage, this may be the end of us. Join us on our adventures cruise in the Pacific Northwest and getting Tangaroa ready for a massive trip around the world. Boat names. Naming a boat is really, it's not easy, trust me. Blaine and I, when we got Windbarker, which the boat was named, I'm pretty sure it was dogs farting into the wind, because there is a picture of a dog on the bow farting into the wind. So I was like, Windbarker? Maybe the people who had it before joked and that's what they called it. I don't know, but whatever. That's beside the point. It wasn't going to stay named Windbarker. So what was our choices? Well, Blaine and I hummed and hawed and hummed, and seriously, like we went on and on for about 2 months trying to figure out a name. But we broke it down to two. First one was going to be Bare Naked Lady. We're Canadian. Bare Naked Ladies is a band. Tangaroa is a lady. We were going to take all the paint off, make her bare naked. So I thought Bare Naked Lady would be pretty cool. My dad went, I don't think so. What a silly name that is. I thought it'd be great though, Izzy going to school and her teacher saying, hey Izzy, where do you live? And she could say, hey, I live on a Bare Naked Lady. Come on, that's funny stuff. And then we happened upon Tangaroa. Funny thing is, Blaine and I kind of met and got together on a sailboat on its way to New Zealand from Miami. So Tangaroa means God of the Sea, and to us it means a lot. But let me show you something really funny. Stand by. I'm back. Then I was at home and I was looking around, and on my shelf behind my desk, I had a whole bunch of statues, and I was like, what the heck is that one? I forgot I bought it in New Zealand. And I read the tag on it. Look at this tag. And it said Tangaroa. Tangaroa is a god of creation, fishing, the sea, carpentry, plating, and the weather. Plating as in braiding. He is one of the outstanding gods inasmuch that he was present in most islands of the Polynesia Pacific, although he varied in different form. This carving is from the Cook Islands god Tangaroa. So we have been to the Cook Islands. But look at, I had Tangaroa all the time in our house. It was meant to be. So that's how we became on Tangaroa. So Tangaroa stays on the boat. He's our little god here. And I bought this 20 years ago when we were in Cook Islands. Yeah, that long ago. So this is Tangaroa. Now we needed a logo. You probably see that I wear this. Okay. Well, when Blaine and I were in Easter Island, we got tattoos. We weren't even totally like married or anything like that. It was just like, let's get tattoos. There may have been a little bit of alcohol involved, but we found an Easter Island tattoo artist and didn't speak a lick of Spanish or English. He spoke all Spanish, but he designed a logo for us, a tattoo for us. And mine's on my butt. See it? That's my tattoo. And I know it's a 50-year-old butt, but Blaine's not here and I'm making this video, so you get a picture of my butt. Anyways, we took a picture of the tattoo and I sent it to freelancer.com and made a contest. We had 75 entries. Like, look, I'll show you all the entries we had. Anyways, we broke it down to one gentleman in Colombia, I think it was, and he designed our logo. He did a fabulous job, and I'm going to send him a shirt once we get it printed on there. And that's how we came up with the logo. It is actually based on a tattoo that Blaine and I share that we got probably 4 months into our relationship. We got tattooed. Crazy, eh? I know. But it was one of those spur of the moment things in the middle of a restaurant, lying across a table with a Spanish tattoo artist tattooing my butt and Blaine's shoulder. So much fun, great memories, but that's where we get the logo from. Now that you got the background, on to the naming ceremony. So it's an exciting day today because we've been like the ghost ship. We don't have registration numbers. We're actually registered under the name Tangaroa, but we haven't had the name on board anywhere. We've got it on our name boards, but it's covered because we have to do the naming ceremony. So M2 Media is here right now, or M2 Graphics, which is awesome, and they are putting our decals on. Is that cool? Oh, it's gonna look good, you guys. Special thanks to M2 Media for their amazing job. And with friends on board, it was time for the naming ceremony. Poseidon was a mighty ruler. I had to wear a toga. He was known to be bad-tempered and moody. Poseidon also kept a ledger of all the boats upon the sea and knew each one personally. Therefore, if one of the boats changes its name, the ledger has to be corrected. Poseidon then has to be rewarded for the inconvenience. So today we have the tasks. Number 1, we have to unname the boat. Number 2, we have to rename the boat. And if the signs are favorable for these tasks, then we then have to introduce the boat to all the 4 brothers. First, we will have to unname the boat. Almighty and great ruler of the seas and oceans, to whom all ships and we who venture upon your vast domain are required to pay homage. Implore you in the graciousness to expunge for all time from your records and recollection the name Windbarker, which has ceased to be an entity in your kingdom. As proof thereof, we submit this ingot, bearing her name to be corrupted through your powers and forever be purged from the sea. In grateful acknowledgement of your magnificence and dispensation, we offer these libations to your majesty in your court. Pour at least half the bottle of champagne. We're not doing champagne, we are doing Gosling's rum.
Yeah.
Pour at least half of the bottle, not happening, into the sea from the east. It took a little bit to figure out which way we were pointing. To the west. And then we all have to have a slug. Come here, people. You're all witnesses.
Luckily, we were all in the same
thereof.
COVID bubble.
Yes, there is no COVID here. I declare this boat is officially unnamed in the eyes of Poseidon. Some people choose to wait 24 hours. I think what you have is attention. Go on and rename the boat. Poseidon, almighty and great ruler of the sea and oceans, to whom all ships and we who venture upon your vast domain are required to pay homage. Implore you in your graciousness to take unto your records and recollection this worthy vessel, hereafter and for all time known as Tangaroa! Guarding her with your mighty arm and trident and assuring her of safe and rapid passage throughout her journeys within your realm. In appreciation of your magnificence, dispensation, and in honor of your greatness, we offer these libations to your majesty and your court.
Can you tell we never practiced this ahead of time?
Poseidon! Okay. Are you ready? No, don't aim at me. Go that way. Woo! To the winds, almighty rulers of the winds, through whose power our frail vessels traverse the wild and faceless deep, we implore you to grant this worthy vessel, Tangaroa, the benefits and pleasures of your bounty, ensuring us of your gentle administration according to her needs. Facing north. To the north, great Boreas, exalted ruler of the north wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your frigid breath. We gotta give the north wind some. Okay. Woo! And everybody drink. Yes, ma'am. To the south, great Notice, exalted ruler of the south wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your scalding breath. Everybody drink. To the east,
That's really bubbly. Great Eurus, exalted ruler of the east wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your mighty breath.
West is going to be difficult.
To the west, great Zephyrus, exalted ruler of the west wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your wild breath. Drink. We have now denamed the boat and renamed the boat. The corrections have been entered into Poseidon's ledger. The libations offered have been accepted. The signs have been positive. Are we sure?
Pretty beautiful sunset.
Any negative signs?
The old name sunk.
We're good.
That's true. It was on a
From
steel
this
plate.
day forward, may Tangaroa travel the seas in peace and safety. Thank you all for your help. Woo!
And then it was time to uncover the name. Windbarker was now Tangaroa. What do you think, Blaine? Look at that new name. Thanks for watching, everyone. Join us next time when we head to Russell Island, home of the Hawaiians.